Hello, everyone. We're going to be playing a Judgement match with Daimyo and King's Court with Tracer.
Bye.
We're going to be playing some games. One of us can use Daimyo, the other person can use King's Court, and we're going to see how they play out. Hopefully, get some sense of which is stronger. I'm pretty down to play out pretty much all these kingdoms. I don't think
Yeah,
we're really going to want to call it ahead of time since these cards are pretty similar in function.
yeah. I can't really imagine it,
Cool. You want to take
or
turns with
or
the
it'll
different
become
cards?
obvious. Sure.
All right.
Um,
You pick first.
I'll take Daimyo here.
Okay. I'll take King's Court.
We'll start off. Okay, we got Witch's Hut instead.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Cardinal, which is a little bit better, certainly.
Pretty good trashing here. Mm, guess I'm not overall too impressed with the targets for Daimyo or King's Court.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Yeah, I can't specify the approaching army. I'm having a kind of tough time deciding like which I think is actually potentially better here. I don't know. I mean, that's part of the point, right? Is we can't tell.
Yeah, there's definitely some payload. It's just a little bit awkward, right? It's like treasure, altar. There's something there.
Yeah,
Mint potentially, but only on gold.
yeah. If we're talking like treasure, that could be something that maybe potentially makes you prefer Daimyo maybe a little bit, just because maybe you can get more plays off it, and you probably don't really need whatever it is for the draw so much. Like you need maybe one village in here.
Yeah, King's Court's definitely gonna need to play. It has a harder time drawing, I guess, right? But I'm probably gonna
Yeah,
open Poet, I would think. So maybe get a few more
yeah.
poets and then we'll have some draw.
I'm actually facing a 5-2 here,
Hmm.
which is making me instantly regret like not picking King's Court, right? Because like I could get one turn three,
Yeah.
um, but
Thinking treasure
I
or
think it's
engineer.
I think it's yeah, I think it's pretty clear to do treasure and then probably gamble.
Oh, gamble. Okay.
Yeah. And then decide, do I want an engineer? See, I'm hitting like what, 6 or 7 next turn. Um, yeah, I think an engineer makes sense. Don't really need to be hitting 5 again.
So I'm here with four. Means I'm not gonna have much next turn either. I guess if I see one estate and amulet, I can get a ducat and trash a copper, which is okay. For now, I think I'll get poet. I don't really care that much about engineer. Oh, we're all good. We got the poet. Okay. Oh, that was not what I wanted.
Yeah, like not actually paying attention to your undo, I've discovered.
So yeah, it's a little bit awkward, of course, with both of these cards that the plus buy comes from Ducat.
Yeah, got a little collision here. Um, I think we'll try to get through some stuff.
You took treasure in the key. Well, I need to follow that up now. Do we plus one coin? I think so. I just really want to make sure I hit treasure. Ooh, I could have potentially gambled there. But I only had one extra coin. So it would have been a gamble. All right. So we got a treasure of our own. We're not quite able to get King's Court. But I really want the key just so we can make it more likely to get King's Court in the future. So we might gamble here. We could get an altar. It's pretty good. Wait, I know exactly what's on top. It's the poet, so I don't actually want to gamble. Hmm. But I want to keep the coffer. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'd probably just poet. Oh, and then we got
Waiting.
approaching army counting down, which means attacks will give +1 coin.
That's one all one attack that we have.
Yeah,
We could
I don't mind
if we had
playing with
kept
a witch's hut.
yeah, if we had kept Raider around, we could have gotten 1 coin in our night phase. It would have been amazing.
Mm-hmm. I th I think yeah, it's a little awkward. If I don't expect to be able to hit 7 next turn, which I don't, then I don't think I want the witch's hut. So, oh well, it is what it is.
I'm actually well, I'm not going to be waiting on the Daimyo anymore. I haven't gotten a Daimyo yet because I don't have anything non-terminal deck. I think that's kind of a necessary piece. Before that, like putting a Daimyo in with over terminal deck already is not actually going to help that situation. Um, but yeah, I guess I will. Certainly don't have any use for a C chart. We'll just throw one in now. Do one gamble first. Getting through the card's worth 2 dat, but
Oh, oh, I can actually. If I pass up in a state trash, I can get a king's court. That's a tough choice.
you have enough poet in deck.
Yeah, okay, we'll go for it. Plus, if I'm gonna
Not
get
not
altar
not
at some
the
point, like these estates, are fodder for altar anyway.
sure.
But I get to trash here, so that's nice. Okay, we got a poet on top, so we don't want to gamble. Not much to do here. Pick up another poet, I guess. Definitely lucked out with how long I got this key for. Ooh,
Well,
full deck.
it's going away now.
That's okay. I'll get it back.
Really? So mean. Um, I like at what point I need to start like just gaining silvers with the amulets. I don't feel like I have a ton of draw yet, but at
I
the
wonder if
same time,
I should potentially pick up an engineer myself so that I can get more ducats at need.
we'll probably just keep putting these, and maybe we can get one on treasure next turn. Pick up like 2 or 3 daimyos.
I think we prefer to King's Court the poet here. That's a ducat down there. Even so, well, maybe it is better to King's Court the treasurer. Trouble is, I play this poet and I trigger a bad shuffle. Pretty
Lemon Spawn, you
awkward.
have no idea what powers I possess to get 3 daimyos with 2 buys.
I think I'll do that. A little bit unfortunate, but okay. So if we are going to pick up an altar, we're going to do it this turn. We have 9, 10, up to 11 coins. That's not great, actually. I'll probably just pick up a second ducat and a second king's court.
It's actually amazing. As soon as we got like our one card and like I put the daimyo and you got the king's court, like instantly as soon as we saw it, we were drawing deck.
Do I spend a coffer to trash a copper? Yes. Oh, undo. If we can pair a king's court with a treasurer and see both our ducats, we'll be in real good shape.
Here. Uh, there's some temptation to get another ducat here. I think I should be okay doing that. I'm like feeling this poet, you know, that maybe that wanted to be a C chart, but
Amulet. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I don't really feel like trashing with amulet. Well, this was not a good turn. I
Yeah, I
guess
was
I'll
gonna
move
say
that King's Court there.
if you got King's Court on a draw, I might have been pretty sunk here, but I think I'm
And it,
still keeping pace okay.
I wonder if this is all my poets. It might be. Do you have two or three poets?
I don't know.
I think I like the altar for payload, but it could leave me. Oh, thank goodness I have one more poet.
I totally did know. Just gonna see if we take do an engineer here. What am I doing with it? Or do I just want to take a bunch of coins? I think I just want to take a bunch of coins. Um, do I
Yeah,
actually want to trash copper? No. Who needs to copper trash? I can't. I mean, I can't afford to be copper trashing at this point. I don't think.
mm,
Feeling,
yeah.
feeling
Like
some.
you draw pretty effortlessly so long as you can kick off.
Yeah. Um, really do want to play this amulet right now. I might have messed this one up. I might have wanted to put a daimyo on poet twice, but you know, if it had been King's Court, I would have been fine, right?
It is tricky, the order type stuff. Yeah.
Um, actually, yeah, this is not right. Um, what this should be is this should be gaining an amulet.
Gamble it.
Yeah, gamble you. All right. How am I feeling about getting a C chart and deck over the next poet? I think it's probably time. Um, I don't know about a second one. I'm playing this pretty aggressive right now, just because I feel like I'm pretty substantially behind.
All right, we need a little more draw. Okay, now let's go with treasure since we have so much. I don't want to be trashing just because I have the altar now. So we might as well have fodder. Of course, we can get it easy enough by grabbing coppers from treasure, but even still. And we can gain something with altar this turn to play, which could be a treasurer, second treasurer. I guess we're going to want a little more payload. So we'll just do nothing here. Grab that treasurer. We could gain a silver with amulet as well, but that's gonna. Okay, let's think about our money. So we have 12 with that treasure. We have 4 copper. That's 16. Okay. And then we have the 2 ducats, so up to 18. We're definitely going to want to get 2 King's Court, I think, and perhaps a C chart. So, yeah, I don't think I need a silver. I'd rather go without. We could even trash here. Then we'd have to spend a coffer. It's better for reliability, I think.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be keeping gaining silvers with these altars. I don't think like I'm that stable drawing, but at the same time, I don't think I can really afford to be, you know, not doing payload expansion. Um, so that's kind of where we're at. Let's see,
Oh, I should
treasure
have probably
down
gotten
there.
a ducat instead of a C
Draw
chart.
through 4 of these things, probably not. Eh, what all was in there? Ducats. Maybe we'll be aggressive about it. Oh, I do have another daimyo. Surprise. Why did I not know that I had 4 daimyos? Like that's so obvious, right?
Maybe I took one without you knowing.
A fool. I mean, I don't really need these coppers anymore, but at the same time, like I'm picking up an altar this turn. I hope. I haven't actually counted. Um, I also wonder if I should be trashing this near. Like I'm feeling a need to be putting extra cantrippy stuff into my deck just to stay consistent. Um, but at the same time, like again, I don't know. Yeah, approaching armies just randomly there. I guess I should actually count this. What is this, like +4, 7, 11? I can go up to 12. So I could go like alter double Daimyo. I might just do that. Um, keep the engineer around. Like maybe it'll be something that can get me out of this game with a fancy pile out.
I got a very fortunate draw here. Double King's Court.
I don't think that's fortunate at all.
Oh, I only had. Oh, I had four, I guess. All right,
Yeah.
so. I don't have too much I can draw down there. I guess I have a sea chart and a silver, so we might as well alter here. All right, what are we gonna alter for? Probably. We definitely want a witch's hut at some point, but we don't really need it now. Treasurer. Definitely third treasure seems good. Another Ducat. I guess we could actually get an engineer. No, we can't get an engineer from altar. Give me resolve an effect. Yeah, I don't want to trash the copper to the Ducat. Uh, do we need a fourth Ducat? We might. If we're gonna start provincing, which seems okay, maybe a fourth treasure. Uh, this one's really tough to know. I don't think I need that fourth treasure. Let's just get a Ducat. All right, now we king poet. Okay. And now we king three treasures. That seems pretty good. Hmm. I probably want the coppers. No, for reliability, I want them there. I can always king a treasure before my altar. That seems fine. There are piles to worry about, so we should definitely get at least one province this turn. I'm gonna go with no coppers. I think it's just reliability as king.
It's a lot of coins.
Yeah, only 4 buys.
That doesn't look like 4 buys.
Oh, I have 5 buys. Awesome. So I definitely want this witch's hut. I think that'll help be a little more reliable. Go with I can't actually. Can I even use 2 more King's Courts? I sure wish I had one more coin. Do you mind if I take a copper from a treasure?
Sure, go ahead. You're just getting so many more action plays than me. There's some minor threat, I guess. I don't actually know why Akuchi feels the need to take a province here, but
That's just my style. I
yeah,
figure
okay.
I take
We're gonna
4 provinces next turn.
we're gonna cut this one out. Yeah, I had like 2 or 3 turns of treasure engineer collision early, but I'm not sure that it made that much of a difference. Like as you get later into the game, there you're just getting so many more action plays with the King's Court, which I mean that's your payload. Um,
Yeah, it was definitely. I got pretty good luck. I only got one dud after, like, I had King's Court, I think.
yeah.
All right.
There's some potential that I get off to a little bit of a faster start without the treasure engineer collisions, just because I get those non-terminals into the deck a little bit sooner,
Mm-hmm.
and just feel comfortable putting Daimyo in.
Yeah, maybe the
Um,
4-3 is actually better for the Daimyo line.
yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm particularly happy opening treasure there, anyways. Like, you open treasure and it's not actually useful to be hitting the high numbers, especially on for the Daimyo deck. So
Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at another kingdom. We got to exclude a card, beggar or guide. Either one seems fine to exclude for me.
let's go with guide.
Okay.
Um, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I guess there's other two types, but yeah, let's go guide on this one.
Right.
I mean, there's scheme. Like we're not gonna be messing with that.
Okay, you want to exclude? No, I want scheme. What? I
No,
mean,
we're excluding
King's.
we're excluding guide. I'm saying that
Yeah,
like
yeah, okay.
because schemes there's no guide. I'm
Gotcha,
I'm
gotcha,
more
gotcha. Okay,
I'm more looking at beggar, especially since I'm going to be the King's Court player this time, as
right.
something I may be
Okay.
mildly interested in.
All
Maybe.
right. Do we keep? Let's just keep doing random player order, just so we don't like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
All right. I think we're. Let me just minus this other landmark slot. I think we're good to go.
All right, I'm gonna step out for like 15 seconds here, more than that, but
Okay. All right. So I'm playing with Daimyo, and Tracer's gonna play with King's Court, and we've got Courtier when it comes to payload. There's also Grave Robber. Some combination of the two. Normally I like opening Transmogrify, but in a kingdom with Pixie, it's less important. Guide isn't three types, right? Guide's just two types. Yeah. Daimyo Overlord. I mean, okay, I see the situation. You don't get to like choose different targets for the Overlord if you Daimyo it. It's just whatever you choose first. Okay. Um normally Overlord is a pretty good open, but that doesn't look great for me here because Courtier and Grave Robber early are pretty bad. I think I will get a Transmogrify. Probably. At the very least. We should be able to hit it with at least a state and goat. I think that's worthwhile, and then it's just a little bit of reliability.
yeah,
T-Mog is really good. Just get it. Just
I'm back.
just
Back.
just draw T-Mog turn 3. It's really good.
Yeah, I agree. Are they like trying to tell you shouldn't be opening Tmog here?
No, just just a commentary on my love for
Okay,
T-Mog.
because I don't think you should be opening Tmog here.
It's definitely like arguable with the goat, but ooh, okay. Do I even want this? I don't. This is awkward
No, no way.
because I have two estates in hand, so I can't actually like replace the Pixie with a buy. So it's literally I just gain one 4 cost card,
Mm,
and I don't care about that 4 cost card.
yeah, not seeing it.
So Pixie number two. Ooh, Pixie is also a dual type. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, let's see. I actually got to 5 here, which I think means especially since I need to spike King's Court, I'm going to be putting a Courtier in. Um,
Makes sense.
yeah.
It's I'm gonna go for Daimyo. Obviously, I need a courtier at some point. But we can actually just get an overlord. So, I think I like Daimyo here. Even if I get into Dead Hill, I'll just get an overlord.
I'm noticing that I'm trashing out 2 estates before playing my Transmogrify, which is amazing.
I did that also.
Um,
You're in company.
yeah, well, you actually played your Transmogrify, but we'll
Oh
see.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Oh, you bottom decked?
yeah, I really want to buy Daimyo right now. Just saying.
It's pretty nice going
This
into a
this is
shuffle.
this is yeah, this is one where I think having it be a little bit cheaper, like something that you can do earlier, makes a pretty substantial difference. Like I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to make up the power deficit or difference with King's Court later, but
So
we'll
should we
see.
get Pixie or Scheme? I think I want a Scheme. Scheming a Daimyo seems like something I will want to do. But
Oh,
I
also I lied. I totally played my Transmogrify last turn and just like didn't
oh
notice somehow.
ooh, that's a good Pixie. Although I don't actually have great T-Mog targets, so think I th- hmm, I think I'll actually stop. Great. Well, if I knew I was gonna find
Well, gosh, you should have taken both of those.
well, if I knew I was gonna get Mountain's Gift, I definitely would have liked to get that Sea's Gift. No doubt about that. All right, whatever. It happened. The thing I didn't want to happen. Pixie or Overlord? I think Pixie. Then I just buy a Courtier next turn. Ruh-roh.
I am totally gonna never trash this estate with T-Mog. That's what's definitely happening here. However, that is actually an amazing boon. Um, maybe I take a gold. Like I can transmogrify into King's. That sounds amazing. Do that.
Yeah.
Again, I'm never gonna see it. But
I mean, if you
huh.
leave, I guess that's possible. But I just noticed there was platinum in Colony.
Well, I'm about to be buying King's Court, I think. So that severely reduces my desire to. Well, I have to trash this deck with like King's Court and Courtier. That makes no sense. But otherwise, my next turn is 3 and a goat. That is so garbage. So
You can just
I think we'll
T-Mog
just.
the goat into a Pixie.
Good point. All right. Let's just go ahead and get the King's Court. And I am not going to regret that at all. That is amazing.
Okay. Okay. Uh, this is not good. This is not the boons I wanted at all. Ugh. I think we just don't trash. I just don't want to go in more debt, you know?
I mean, I think also for the daimyo getting the buy-in is a really big deal, right?
Yes.
Um, goat's a dual type. Uh, how do I feel about getting another King's Court here? It's aggressive, that's for sure, but you know, we're putting a scheme on top. No, we're gonna sort of draw.
Call T-Mog. Nah. Alright, let's Daimyo the scheme. So we have a target for Courtier that could be non-terminal. Oh. Well, we can gain a gold now. Do I want to gain a gold from Courtier? Yeah, because I can transmogrify into King. Oh. Well, I can still transmogrify into something else. Yeah. Yeah, get out of here, Pixie.
You can transmogrify into a duchy. No, you can transmogrify into a grave robber and gain the gold right back. That's got to be the move.
Oh, no, I didn't draw my goat. That's not good. Not great. Um, maybe Pixie double Daimyo. I'm not really feeling the Grave Robber right now. We can pick it up later. We can Grave Robber a Pixie into a Courtier or a Grave Robber. Hmm. But I think it's a little premature. I still need to like trash and stuff. Let's go Pixie double Daimyo.
I'm also noticing that Daimyo is a dual type, whereas King's Court is not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
However, um, let's see. I need to buy.
However, King's Court does give plus actions in plentitude, so
I'm looking at like 9 right now. Um, heck. This is 9. Well, there's nothing I'm gonna do with 9 and 3 buys that I'm not gonna. Well, I could like, pick up an Overlord. That seems really dumb, though. Well, maybe not. It is a dual type. Like King's Court Pixie Overlord. It's actually kind of tempting.
King's Court Overlord is better than Daimyo Overlord, that's for sure. In
Yeah,
more ways than one.
let's do this. In oh so many ways.
Whoa, big debt.
That's all right. I'm totally drawing this next turn. I've top decked 2 King's Courts in a scheme. It can't go wrong.
Well, this is not great.
Definitely going wrong, by the way. I have 2 stop cards on top.
Yeah, I could use some more of that. Oh no, I didn't get the double swamp skiff. I didn't get any swamp skiff. No.
Why do you keep trashing these pixies wrongly?
It's frustrating. I don't want to do that. Oh, I have a third daimyo. Awesome. Okay, I got another chance. Oh, I didn't draw into my courtier though, so guess how many buys I have? Just the
1.
one. You know, I'm still feeling the daimyo. If I just play courtier a bunch, that sounds better than grave robbing.
These draws are just absolutely miraculous. I'm not even exaggerating.
Double
Shoot,
King's
I have to
Court
think.
scheme. Wow.
I mean, I took the buy. I don't know if that was actually like smart at all, but um, you just take 3 coins gold again. I'm transmogrifying a gold next turn into yet another King's Court, so that's amazing. What number am I hitting? I have no idea. Ooh, did you see that triple transmogrify play? I just want to point it out. So incredible.
Look at all those actions,
Um,
man. When you play Diadem, you're
let's
going to make a lot
see.
of money.
Am I feeling a need for another? No, actually, I'm gonna have 3 Kings. Totally taking double Pixie.
Getting those
Can
Triumphal Arch points.
I'm also realizing that this thing that I said about transmogrifying gold is totally because I'm
Well, I have the opportunity to transmogrify gold, and I'm wondering if I should get a grave robber like I've threatened to. The trouble.
transmogrify gold to Gary Rob, you can get your gold right back.
Whoa! That's a great idea. Oh, that's amazing. Let's double scheme. That seems good. Should we triple scheme? Um, no. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get the gold. Oh, it's on top of the deck. I didn't really want that, but okay. And oh
I
no,
have
that's not what I
fooled
want.
you.
I want to play those daimyos. One, two, three. Oh, goat is also a dual type. I guess I could have. Wait, what? Oh, I had another one. So should I be getting a gold? Uh, I might be able to draw it. I have a pixie. I'll definitely be able to draw it. I don't know if that was correct, but I did it. Okay, I've got the grave robber now. Um, should I just get three daimyos? Seems okay, except then I don't have as many grave robber targets, so I think I'll actually get courtier double daimyo.
Like 1, 2, 3. Now you have another wisp.
But I
4.
want grave robber double daimyo. Yeah, actually, I think I like that. Oh, Cave wants the last pixie. Sorry, Cave. I didn't get plus buy with my last courtier.
All right, now that this transmogrify is like entirely useless, I do have a plan for it. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna say, do not be fooled. Oh man, I have to make tough decisions. Let's see. You already saw swamp. The only one that I could get is earth, that I would possibly like to not just have more coins. Um, I think, I think we will. I could put Pixie on top. I don't really need to. Okay, that one we do. I mean, it's the ways, right? Yeah. Okay. Um, this should just be scheme a bunch of times. Like there's nothing that's gonna make things better. Ooh, that is amazing. Okay. What is in there? That's like Courtier 2 pixies. All right. I'm gonna not trash this copper. If a little bit of aggression is good, a lot of aggression. I left 2 pixies and a courtier and maybe a copper. Um, but actually, what I left on top is going to be 3 king's courts in a scheme. I think we're gonna leave the overlord out. Yeah.
We didn't mention this beforehand, but we should make it it's legal for us to gain cards to pile out. So like
Oh yeah,
you can buy Daimyo
totally.
to get a three pile, and I can do that with Kingscourt if that ever comes up. All right. Let's go 3 times scheme. I need the draw. Okay. Speaking of draw, we could, I guess, Will-O-Wisp. That might do something. I really need more draw. That is something that the kingdom is not have much of. Thanks, Will-O-Wisp. Shoot.
I can transmogrify Overlord into Daimyo at the.
That seems potentially worth it. But there's no Pixie left. So what would we get? Uh, weak. Maybe it's not worth it. Because gain and play is really difficult for me this turn. Dang. Okay. Now we're in a position where I really want to see this freaking grave robber. I think I have to play Wisp first. Oh, there's colonies in this kingdom.
Yeah. It's still a total mystery to me what these grave robbers are doing other than like gaining provinces.
Whoops.
I was a little bit mystified, but maybe you think that my king's courts are just gonna be able to like take out the colonies, right? That's definitely what's going on.
Hey, I mean, if I can push piles and have a little extra points, that's not bad. This just looks like a double daimyo. I just wish I could get more draw, but I'm really struggling. I have to use so many of my daimyos for draw. Let's actually start with a wisp. That seems, that might draw something at some point.
How close I am.
Timog province into platinum. That's a brilliant idea. There's just one flaw with this plan.
I don't know how close I am. Like if I T-Mog a King's Court into King's Court, there's no way I'm hitting 20. Maybe next turn.
I guess I should be trying to get triumphal arch points.
Do I need these cards? I probably do actually. Just kind of depressing. Oh, I would have liked the Flame a lot.
Classic.
What do I have in here? Like I have an over. I don't think I can be trashing this. See how trashing this.
Oh yeah, it's actually I'm getting my triumphal arch points from Wisp, aren't I?
Yeah, so this is just gonna be like.
Why do I have three wisps? Do I have three? What is going on?
Coin.
How do I have?
Buy.
Oh, I understand. Triumphal arch is three per. Okay.
Maybe I should have just taken 3 buys. How close you are to piling. I have the Overlord in there.
I've got all these grave robbers. They must be good for
Maybe
something.
buy. I'd be taking like scheme. What? You only have the one courtier. You have the grave robber, so that could give you a little bit of potential. Uh, I think just take like 2 schemes
A few king's courts.
and a province.
Who's laughing now about the province?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think like can you pull down the schemes enough? Because like another scheme, I mean it's 3 points, right?
Right, you lose if I pile. Yeah.
But yeah, I lose if you pile, which is
Seems like a
not
forest
ideal.
skiff kind of potential pile, right?
Yeah. I think you might just be able to get enough daimyos on courtiers and like your grave robbers can gain more schemes. You can grave rob.
Hmm.
But this seems totally out of line, but eh, take take demons. Nah, I gotta be buying.
can win if I get 6 schemes. Seems a little unlikely. I could T-Mog this Grave Robber into a scheme right now. I wonder. I can get the Grave Robber back with my Grave Robber. That actually seems like it might work. And if not, I'll just buy green, you know? That's no big deal. Scheme does seem like the best way to get Triumphal Arch points for me. Let's start with 3 Daimyos and a Wisp. Well, we got 1 draw. Okay. So can we win? Let's see. I definitely like... we're definitely not easily. We can't. Courtier just seems like a way better target than Grave Robber anyway. But should we scheme here? Or should we leave the scheme? I should have just played that scheme before I started playing Daimyo, so that was a big mistake of mine. Am I likely to find another Daimyo if I play this scheme right now? I think so. Okay. Let's Pixie right now, so we see what we get. I don't care about that. It might help me win, but I'm not married to that, and I really want to have a Pixie in deck for next turn. Okay, and I have the goat as my courtier target, so I don't need to worry about that. And I've got 3 Daimyos, so let's go ahead and Grave Robber to get a Grave Robber. Does it do anything with that second Grave Robber? Oh shoot, I may have messed that up. Let's find out. Okay. So I can play Courtier 5 times. That's not quite enough, is it? That's 1 short.
I can give you skip playing Pixie, you're good.
Yeah. Or the last scheme. Yeah, I would definitely wanted to play that Pixie just to see if I had a Forest Gift out. But yeah, I didn't have to play that last scheme. Although, like, if Daimyo is my last card, bottom of the deck, then I think it doesn't work either. In any event, we didn't quite get there. Let's go ahead and... I have, like, nothing that Grave Robber can gain from the trash. We could Grave Robber a Daimyo into a scheme, but then I'm still short 1 gain. Darn. Is there anything else useful I can do? I think I can gain a gold with the Courtier and then draw it with Daimyo, but then that doesn't seem very good. Alright. It's just frustrating. This Grave Robber does nothing. I just needed to not play that scheme. Oh well.
If you still have the Daimyo and a Grave Robber, this is a win, right?
How so?
Oh no, you don't have 5 buys then. Fine.
Yeah, the trouble is I just need 1 more action in my hand. So if I don't play that scheme, it ends up working out. But if I had bottom decked a Daimyo, then it wouldn't have worked out. So
yeah,
whatever, we'll get some points here.
that will be enough points.
We can find out. I'm not really thinking about the buys and stuff. Should I trash a... let's trash this copper. Probably. 23. Probably just getting double colony. Double colony. I don't think I want to get the second Daimyo, because that'll make it easier for you to empty. So, yeah. I could get a beggar. but I could just target Courtier. Then again, Beggar is a target. Whatever. We're doing this.
Let's see. So I need to probably pile Scheme Daimyo here. This transmogrify is gonna work.
Hey, you found it.
I'm gonna need the buys. I'm a little bit scared of doing this. Was saying that I'm just gonna be mindful.
You're cutting out for me quite a bit.
Oh, well. That Earth gift sure would have been useful. Okay. This is my third King's Court play. That stinks. I think I have to draw more with this. Okay.
Turns out, cantrip draw is not ideal for either Daimyo or King's Court.
Like 7 buys. 2 more King's Courts left, so I can potentially still King 2 Courtiers. It's gonna be a little tough. 7 buys. I would need way more than that, right? Because this is totally not happening. No King's Court in here. I'm also thinking about like I kind of have to clear part of my deck. It just cause I don't really. I mean, there's schemes, right? All right. I've been convinced.
I have the last Pixie.
So geez. Okay. Pulled the old King's Court bottom deck here. Let's see. I guess we're gonna take. Well, we're gonna be taking 2 colonies. I'm gonna be behind on points, which is really, really bad. I mean, I could take a scheme, but like that doesn't help.
Yeah, on the upside, you revealed Force Gift and Earth Gift, so.
Yeah, I mean, you still have the win where you just Daimyo Courtier enough times is the main problem.
If I draw, yep.
I can get up to what, like 2 colonies in a duchy, but I don't think that actually. Probably take like 2 colonies and a beggar. 8 schemes. A lot of good that does. Okay.
Lemon Spawn thinks there was a win for you. Now you have 9.
No, that was for you.
Oh, well, there was. I just had to hold on to a scheme. Um, yeah, for you, I think you have 9 uh triumphal arch points, right? 3 schemes.
Yeah, I was just light on gains
Yeah,
the
so you
whole
could
way
only
through.
gain like 2 more easily. All right,
Yeah, if I
so
draw one of my King's Courts earlier, I could
I think I want to do 3 daimyos into Will-O-Wisp because with 5 daimyos and I have 2 grave robbers, that should give me plenty of leeway. All right, we got 2 draws, but we still don't have. Ugh. Okay, so we have 2 grave robbers, but we need targets for those grave robbers. We have a transmogrify. That one's easy. A second target is not easy to come by. I don't think I'm gonna have it. This is frustrating. Maybe I can not play the Pixie and trash it to Grave Robber. Jeez. Yeah, this is awful. Oh, we didn't even find a scheme. Whoa, we're probably screwed for that. We bottom decked Scheme, Pixie, Daimyo. Daimyo? Yeah, those bottom five cards are Scheme, Pixie, Daimyo. Wow. Uh, okay, let's get more Grave Robbers. Because that's safer points.
Lemon Splund is bashing your Grave Robbers. Can't believe it.
Do I actually want a T-Mog? I don't think so. Oh, I can get a gold, though. Yeah, that seems probably better than nothing. Okay, so it's gonna be colony what? Grave Robber, I guess. Which means we can trash this copper. Okay. See what you can do.
Yeah, my assumption is I'm gonna win here, but would have been my assumption last turn also, and we
I
saw how
think
that went.
I think
That was not good. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna win here.
I think you would have needed colony plus the piles.
I think with a full draw I could have
Triple colony.
tripled, but
Yeah.
that is definitely not what it's gonna be.
Yeah, turns out cantrip draw. Kinda sucks.
Yeah, I definitely had to trash a lot more copper. As I say, there were a bunch of times when I was aggressive and it's totally not what it was. You said you had a bunch of good stuff. Uh, well, there's no amount of what saved me from death. Um, but think of another
Well, I mean, I can dud.
another
I
move.
can fail to find my Courtier. That is a
Yeah,
that is a way that I can dud. I am a
I'm
little
just trying to
vulnerable.
figure out like if you do find your core situation, like is there a way that you double without being able to? So let's take that, and I could take another beggar. Can't really hurt, can it? Like it's gonna be better than
It gets drawn with Wisp.
totally. Um,
All right, so if I wanted to maximize my win chances, I would consider what boons are left. I think Sea's Gift is left, which would be great. I think Wind's Gift might be left too. I'm not gonna look through it all. I'm gonna play double Daimyo into Pixie, I think. See what happens. Ooh, that's not terrible. But I'm gonna keep for something better. That's terrible. That's we might as well trash. We're not getting there's zero chance that Pixie is gonna do anything next turn. Alright. It's not looking good. Not looking good.
I actually probably need to tune down my mic sensitivity. That's probably actually the real problem here.
Damn, I really needed C's gift or Win's gift there. Uh Grave Robber can go to Province, but only if I find another Grave Robber. Uh, I'll use Daimyo on Scheme. It's so... Nope, Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Nope, that did nothing. Well, shit. Top deck's a Grave Robber. Well, I think I'm losing. Decks kind of fell apart.
You're telling me that like triple cantrip draw is not great? I thought we would be perfectly consistent with scheme. I'm pretty perfectly consistent in getting turns like started to draw, but all right. Do I want to transmogrify something? I don't think so. Go like scheme to I don't even know what. That should come first. That should probably come second. Wow. All right, this looks pretty easy here. I'm not even.
Oh, beggar value.
Oh, you're gonna like the next beggar value even better. I don't even know if I need it, but I'm totally gonna take the coppers. Watch this.
Power overwhelming.
See, I could have triple colony. That's what the beggar got us.
Mm-hmm. Well done. Very close game.
Yeah, I would have won like 2 turns earlier had I not been able to find King's Court, but also you would have won 2 turns earlier.
If I had,
So I don't
yep,
know.
played optimally. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. This next kingdom has Berserker. Oh no.
That's lovely. Well, it has trail, so Berserker's not all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no. Gosh, there's with with doubling.
What do we get rid of here? Idle?
Uh,
Probably idle.
it's gotta be idle.
Okay.
I have to play Daimyo on this one. That sucks.
Edit table.
Displace trail. That doesn't actually work unless there's trails left. Right.
Oh man, 2 games took 2 hours. The last game in particular.
1 hour. 1 hour.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Be
So
reasonable. I'm gonna open Berserker now. I'm not opening Berserker. I do have a 5 here, which does seem quite nice.
only you had 5 plus a necropolis in hand. That would be something.
That would be amazing. But yeah, junk dealer patrician's a fine open.
Yeah, score so far is 2-0 King's Court, but the second game was super close. Definitely
That
could have
was a
gone.
draw.
Yeah. This could have
Yeah.
easily gone either way. All right. You know what you could have done? You could have Traveling Fair top deck to Daimyo. Then you could have played Necropolis twice on
Neuropolis
turn
twice.
2.
That would have been so good. No, I mean,
the hell am I doing? I guess I just need to get silver, and then I could open Monument. Just get started with it.
yeah.
I want Junk Dealer. Yeah, there's no plus actions until I get King's Court. Potentially Betrayal. Yeah, whatever. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We have.
I think this one's gonna just be a total blowout for Daimyo, but we'll see. We're not doing that. Let's see. How ambitious am I feeling? Really ambitious.
Oh no. Oh no.
This 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 traveling fair
Oh, but
Daimyo.
you can't get Berserker. Okay. I'm not ruined.
Yeah,
I'm not ruined.
but I mean the 5-2 is good, but the 5-2.
Okay, so should we get Berserker? I kind of really need a junk dealer, but it's like, how am I going to hit high price points if I get Berserker? That's the question I'm asking myself. You know,
How are you going to hit high price points if I get Berserker?
exactly. How am I going to get value out of junk dealer if you get Berserker? Like that's a fair point. I think we might as well just get started and let's trail cycle.
Um, Probably time to add monument. Like I need something that's going to produce actual
Oh my god, you didn't hit five again. Wow.
coins here. I mean it's got to be coming soon, right?
Will it? Can I get Daimyo? Let's see. Uh, how are we gonna make this work? There's a distinct possibility that we aren't. I think we just need to cycle cards.
Not trashing enough. All right, now we're good. Yeah, that will help things along nicely.
Will I ever hit five? That's the
You hit
question.
5 once.
I mean, again, that's the classic Berserker. It's gotta be Trail.
Okay, nice and trashed down.
Jeez. Oh no.
Man, what do we even want to do? I don't even know. I mean I'm buying a Daimyo, that's for sure. Um I mean more trail, maybe you're gonna play Berserker, I don't know. You're not double playing Berserker yet, so whatever. Actually, do I want that on top for 2 coins? I actually think I don't want that on top for two
You're really
coins.
thin.
Yeah, I don't need it on top, and like this will improve my ability to do stuff this turn.
Uh, there's no value I can get out of this trail right now. We hit five.
Oh, that's amazing. Um,
Yeah, we can stop this game.
okay. Yeah, there's definitely a win for the 5. I think
Oh,
whatever
you cut it.
whatever.
You're cutting out a
Oh
lot.
gosh, that's got to be my internet.
I think you're saying there's a win for the 5-2 for King's Court.
Let me see if I can like here. I'm gonna tune this way down. You may get some freeway noise, but I should become actually audible.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
so far so good.
yeah, the 5-2. This is like Discord just being a complete nightmare at doing its AI automatic detection. I don't do Swindler. Um,
You want to just take it out of the kingdom?
yeah, we can just take it out of the kingdom. I was gonna say like I think the it's also a point for Daimyo there, just because like whatever small advantage you have, you can really push early by top decking Daimyo. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like I did. Um, it just got amplified by having that 5-2. But like even I open Silver Monument, I buy a junk dealer, probably over Berserker. Um, I can put a Daimyo on top whenever I want, even under Berserker attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that seems sensible to me. So,
Right.
geez, we got Monument again.
I'm gonna
This
have
looks
King's Court,
this
but
looks
this
really
is
really bad for Daimyo. It doesn't look good for King's Court either. Should we?
I mean,
Do you even want to play
I'm
this?
like about to pay Monument or Swamp Hag money, so let's skip it.
All right,
The
we'll
only
skip
draw
this
is
one.
going to be Stampede, and like that's not getting you anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think either of those cards necessarily get gained, and if they do, they're marginal. Um,
Yeah,
that was a skipped one, so we'll put a T for tie in the skipped category.
it might look better for King's Court, but I also don't want to play it, so
Yeah, I mean, there's King's Court Monument, which is something, but not much.
yeah. I do think you probably eventually get it done on King's Court Monument with Stampede, but maybe you can also do the same with Daimyo. In any case, I don't want to find out.
Yep,
All right.
looks painful. Oh, we got bridge.
We do have Bridge. So this will be a somewhat informative one, right?
Crystal Ball out.
Yeah, Crystal Ball out. There's no, well, no, there's Draw, there's Way of the Owl. And let's see, I'm taking King's Court on this one.
Okay.
Aren't you so much happier, all you spectators, that you're going to be watching this Kingdom rather than the previous one we rolled?
There's probably at least one masochist out there.
I mean,
Or is it a sadist at that point?
oof. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
we
also
have
getting a
Peaceful
lot of
Cult
that
too.
stuff.
Wow.
Brepert wants us to play the last one 6 times. All right, I am King's
Oh,
Court
we
on
got
this one.
Necropolis Owl. Yo.
Look at that. All right.
This is a
Do I
pretty
want to open
bonkers
with a
start.
5? Oh yeah, I totally want to open with Band of Misfits, right? Like look at this.
Looks like a good band board.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't
look
want to
at
open with
that.
trade?
I didn't have enough things to trash.
Oh
It's,
yeah, that's the
yeah.
problem. I don't actually have five. So we Peaceful Cult first, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I
I
mean,
do
do you
have
have your
five now.
overgrown estate? Yeah, you have 5.
Let's go. So it's got to be banned, I assume. Trading for 1 silver does not seem better than having a band. It's kind of sort of close. I like trade.
Yeah. What am I doing next turn? Like I have Necropolis, Band of Misfits. I guess this is probably a bridge. Like I'm trying to think. The Band of Misfits plays a sailor, and then I can Owl the Necropolis, get another sailor. Probably hit King's Court the next turn. Yeah, this sounds amazing.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great about my situation. So I have a Necropolis and a band in the next hand. So that could be Necropolis Owl. Hmm.
I mean, that means you're on the same as me, right?
Yeah, I don't know why you're so confident about that bridge actually getting played. You draw 3 cards out of 6.
It's not.
I'm wondering if I should get Sailor instead of Bridge. But I guess Bridge is better.
I'm totally not trying to play the bridge this turn. But, I have to be hitting numbers for my King's Court.
Oh. Well, that's an interesting play. I'm glad you got to do that before me. Okay, so you could, if we don't care about playing the bridge, then we banned as Sailor. Yeah, sure, whatever. I need a trash, so that works for me. And it all worked out. Um, we have the option of getting a second Sailor, or like a Sailor like you did, and playing it, or well, I have the bridge coming up next hand, so actually that does seem better than getting another band. And slightly better. No, it's better than Daimyo. We'll just get Daimyo next turn. Oh, we can play it as an owl.
It's court time and a sycophant.
Yeah, trashing is good. Okay, so at this point, we obviously get a Daimyo. What else do we get? Probably. Oh, you got a sycophant. Interesting. Probably band, but it could just get bridge. We know we already have a bridge. Yeah, I like the flexibility. Oh, I don't have as much flexibility with band with Daimyo. Dun, 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 dun. But it's just one coin. It's still flexibility. Oh, you know what's really nasty? Oh, wait. Actually, I can't. I do have some flexibility in terms of owl, um, at least.
Should go over this shuffle. Probably. I mean, there's bad cases, but that was not
It's
one
so
of
funny.
them.
We have like the exact same draws.
Yeah, I wonder if I take a 3 cost or do I just take another sycophant? Like, more sycophants is fine, right? At some point, I'll get more king's courts. Yeah, let's just do that.
I will make the same choice. It was not great. It was not terrible. Uh, Daimyo Bridge is a little bit awkward. Do I want to go in that much debt? Uh, I don't actually think I'm going to be triggering a shuffle, unfortunately.
That would mean that you drew your daimyo dead.
Sure does. So do we actually have a better situation if we just let this one coin pass up because we'll get to buy something else next turn? Uh, we're only gonna have like three a bridge and three coins. I think so. I think it is better. Oh, I'm wrong about what I had. Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. I think I shouldn't discard these coppers right now. That doesn't. It's weird, but I totally shouldn't. Um, okay. Uh, and now what? I just play the band as not play band as I play sailor with band. We got to get the terminology right. Um, that's like 2 coppers. Just like play I don't know what with this band. If it's a sailor, well, no, we can do a sailor. I think that's affordable. Because I can buy king something. No,
I wish there was a village in this kingdom.
what am I hitting? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Costs are reduced by 1. And maybe just like it's kind of awkward, but um, another king's court will do me a lot.
I don't think I want to trigger a shuffle, but if I find the daimyo, that is pretty good. Uh, it's a tough choice. I can double sailor, like play this band as a sailor, and not trigger a shuffle, and then get like sycophant daimyo, or I can play this as a merchant.
Lemon Spawn is pointing out that Sage can't draw Daimyo, and
I know.
that's why Daimyo is a problem here.
That's why Sage is a problem here. So I would just play it as merchant. Um, I'm really torn on whether I should trigger the shuffle. Playing this as Sailor means it misses my shuffle anyway.
Sage didn't get cut away because there was Crystal Ball. Like, come on.
Yeah, Sage could be decent for the King's Court deck, especially with Band. I need somebody to make a decision for me. Trigger a shuffle or not.
Chat, tell Akachi whether to trigger a shuffle or not. And nobody's responding. They're just not engaged.
That's unfortunate. I will trigger a shuffle and hope that Daimyo's on top. It's not.
Why not?
I'm gonna go with the Sycophant because I like trashing. That seems good to me. And then it can be an owl.
Um, I don't even know how to play this deck.
That's so interesting. The discarding is not optional for Sycophant. So if you want the +1 action, you have to discard.
It totally doesn't matter what order no, I can get extra coins if I do the no, it doesn't matter. Just let's get some bridges. Let's get some king's courts. Let's win next turn.
What?
I am gonna win this turn. I'm just gonna point it out.
That's unfortunate. All right, so this sucks. Wait a second. Let's try to be a little better than this horrible. It's not good, but all right. So we play once. Nope, it already automatically did that. Okay, and now we can. Jeez, this freaking band is not useful at all.
I can't believe I tempted you to buy band.
I have another Daimyo down there, which would be nice to see. I can't Sage for it. No, I didn't get it. That's too bad. I can Sycophant as Owl. I guess I'll do that. Oh, no, that was stupid. Let's pretend I didn't do that. Bridge or Sailor? I guess I already did that. And then we can Peaceful Cult. Not that it matters. I'll just trash once, whatever. Now we can get 2 things in a Daimyo. I feel like I kind of need that. Oh,
Sadly, I did not just straight up draw King Bridge, but King Bridge.
That's pretty
But
good.
yeah,
Pretty good. I'd say presence of bridge or a bridge analog greatly favors the King's Court.
uh, yeah, I sure do like having my action multiplier be a thing that I can actually lower the cost of.
It does tend to make things more synergistic.
Oh well, ditch Golem. Um, although ditching Golem does remove the Tunnel Golem synergy. But this one's easy.
Hey. So I'm playing with King's Court now.
Daimyo. Oh man, I opened six. It's amazing. No.
Hmm.
Oh
Well,
boy.
I sure like Ronin Villa.
Yeah,
That looks
that
great.
that does look amazing.
Should I open Exploration? I don't hate Skulk and I don't love Skulk. It's not possible to trash things, is it?
No.
All right, let's not get Skulk.
If we just kind of ignore what's going to happen after the villas run out here, I'd feel a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm game to ignore
Yeah.
things. It has to be silver. We do want to get crop rotation.
Let's see. Daimyo is my thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Um, I mean, I'm tempted by Skulk.
Yeah, it tempted me also.
Yeah, I'm not that tempted.
Check this out. No! And you got exploration too. Blimey. All right. I mean, Ronin seems good, but I could also get Captain. Is that any good? Not.
You can play Skulk with Captain.
That's true. That's true. I don't hate Captain, but let's go with Ronin.
Oh
I
man,
mean, okay,
I could buy King's Court.
once
No, actually, I can't buy King's Court. Darn.
once Villa runs out, it's actually going to be all about Farrier, right?
Yeah, then the Ronins are gonna do terrible, right?
Well, yeah. I don't necessarily want to play with more than one Ronin. We'll see.
Uh,
Um, it sure seems like one Ronin's going to be plenty for me right now.
yeah,
So we'll see how long that lasts. But so we can get a King's Court,
I'm
but we don't have targets. I think I'll get a Captain first.
I'm getting that impression also. You're seriously gonna get a captain?
Why am I not?
I mean, I don't know. Like, what are you playing with captain? Villa?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, Farrier's not terrible either. Like, what am I King's Courting? So like, it's not like King's Court's very good.
Good point.
Um, I guess I could even get like Villain. Villain
Yeah,
making the opponent discard an estate actually hurts in this kingdom.
yeah, yeah.
It's just Captain's normally so good, but we don't need it. Like we have Villa, we don't need it. I actually do think it's Villain.
I mean, I could see straight up buying a gold here also.
Yeah, but you can't King's Court a gold. You can King's Court a
I
Villain.
wonder if you can like mess somebody up. Does Omen? How does Omens work with shadows?
Oh, yeah. Omens and what
Yeah,
is an
bad
omen?
omens. Like you could
Oh,
seriously screw someone up with bad omens,
yeah.
right?
Hmm. That's my
Did I just like
favorite
do
art in
something
Dominion.
stupid? No, I just couldn't draw through because everything sucks. Okay.
Oh, is that why?
Um, yeah, I had three estates in my hand after doing the
Three
crop
estates in
rotation, and
hand. Yeah.
so I mean I'm gonna shuffle trigger, which is the big deal, but uh, I'm going to get totally messed up by this stuff.
Well, yeah. This is not super optimal for me, but it works. I guess it's optimal. It's all good.
Yeah, like I had to burn a coffer,
Maybe a second
and
Ronin would have been correct.
I don't know, like a tunnel. You just have to draw it in your starting hand. That's easy enough.
Yeah. Yeah, second Ronin is good in the short term. Villain. I guess we do that.
Yeah, okay. I think we do want to buy a villa again, burning an extra coffer. Um, I bottom decked my other villa. Like, what is this? Uh,
Unlucky.
I mean, I gotta be putting these guys in, right?
What are they gonna do though? Oh, this is not ideal. I guess we also burn a coffer here. Oh, but then we don't even draw as much. It is a tough call. Um, no, I think we play villain.
I'm gonna step out for a moment.
Oh, well, you might want to resolve
Oh
this
no,
villain.
I'm gonna resolve this villain first. Don't worry.
Okay.
Um, oh
I
geez.
still might not draw King's Court Villa. It's a little awkward. What's going on? Oh, I just have to click end action. Oh, we got there. So I think we need a Ronin part do, part dose. We don't necessarily have an estate down there. So do we farrier overpay a little bit? I mean, our opponent has a villain, but they don't. They can only play it twice at most. I think I want to farrier overpay for like 2 or 3 or something. Maybe just 3. Let's do it. Let's be bold. Like it's critical, that we find this estate, and we did. Yeah, I can understand Breppert how there is curiosity as to whether he can make something work with Stampede as the only
I think a farrier.
good source of whatever. I took a farrier. I sure did.
All right, discard two things.
Okay.
Okay. We have a second Ronin. Wow, this is deck over there is getting too fancy for me.
I mean,
Um,
I might only get one turn with it.
what are we doing? I mean, I'm not taking a villa, right? I'm not gonna take a second Ronin. Maybe I just want like a swashbuckler now. Like that's a way I can get gold.
I guess I should have considered a swashbuckler, huh?
I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna totally. Oh, I can't go into debt because of the villa thing. Gosh.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm not too worried
I
about a
have a
cave.
bunch of coffers. Yeah, let's just call it that. I can pay off. Why can I pay off 5 debt? No, I can pay off 1 debt.
Okay. Crop rotation. This is not what I wanted to see.
Good.
Um, I only have the one King's Court, so let's keep that special. We can't really afford anything else of value with our like gain and play situation here. All right, so this Ronin does that. Okay, now can this Ronin do anything useful?
I mean, it can draw you some estates.
I mean, I have a villa and something else down there. I'm just trying to think if I want to put anything else into this shuffle. I don't think so, but getting the extra villa seems worthwhile because I make it up. But I don't think I want to put anything else in here. Okay. Probably just King's Court. I mean, you're almost certainly going to empty villas on me.
I mean, you could empty villas and still take a king's court. I just don't know that that's a great idea.
No, I might want to be thinking about next turn, in which case I could do some farrier overpay, or I could get a swashbuckler. Both are like kind of good. I guess you probably double daimyo attack me, or double villain attack me if I leave myself open to that. So I think I just want swashbuckler king's court and just hope things work out. It's definitely about to get awkward now. The second Ronin was not worth it. Clearly, I have
Yeah,
regrets.
villas are totally disappearing here.
Yeah, but I just like didn't even get value out of it that turn. It
Yeah,
if it was a swashbuckler, I might have been able to actually do the same thing, theoretically, like potentially.
here we go. Triple villain, but you didn't
Uh,
farrier, so it doesn't actually matter. Why didn't I get chest? Oh, because I didn't have enough coffers. I had to spend them on the initial villa. That sucks. Um, all right. Well, we're buying that because there's no point in giving you another turn of it. And then I don't know. Maybe we just do a big farrier overpay. I was gonna do farrier overpay then daimyo. Like there's no need to be um worrying about debt anymore. Do I just want to max this out? Probably
how are you gonna get
10
your
overpay.
treasure chest then?
Um, good point. Um, how much do I get to overpay by? This is way too complicated. 7, 8. I'm gonna daimyo the swashbuckler now. 7. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough draw if I do that. I get this like thing that says 0 debt.
Oh, this was not a good turn. This is what we call a bad turn. Why was I able to play? Oh, I have villagers? Whoa!
Yeah, they're still left over from the start of the game.
Shoot, I could have used that to draw one more card. We didn't, so be it. Should I? No, I still have a Ronin down there, so I shouldn't buy a big farrier here. I'm not even sure this third King's Court does much, but whatever.
You can put your third King's Court on a I don't know. Okay. So this Ronin is now doing nothing, although maybe we still want to like just clear it from the deck because like why do we want to have a Ronin sitting right there? We totally don't. Best Ronin ever.
How the hell did you draw? Shoot.
I Daimyo to Swashbuckler.
This sucks. I really want all these cards in my hand. Trying to think about what's down there. Yeah, this sucks. Just plan to use a villager. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, we can do that, I guess.
Let's see. How likely are you to take treasure chest? I mean, you bought a swashbuckler at some point. Was that last turn? No. Okay, I better keep my ability to get treasure chest. Um. So another swashbuckler, farrier overpay for 9. Yeah, 9. Another daimyo. Just keep making sure everything's working.
Okay. I guess we might as well farrier or King's Court of Farrier.
The big farrier overpays are making it like more and more tempting to put a tunnel in. Um, Gosh, what should the third thing be? Like, I don't actually need to be holding Villa, right? There is no point. I have these villagers.
Probably don't want that Ronin in my starting hand. Let me think. No, I'm gonna farrier overpay, so doesn't seem very good. Okay, so
That's actually a frightening number of buys.
yeah. So let's go ahead and get Swashbuckler, King's Court, and a farrier overpay. Do I even need that other King's Court? Well, it depends if I pair. I mean, we can always use it on more villas, so.
I'm looking at this number of buys and contemplating like how much green I actually need to take this next turn. And I'm wondering if there's actually like any amount of green I can take next turn that doesn't just result in me losing.
Not as sanguine about my chances as you are, but we'll do the same thing as you, I guess. Leave the ability to get
Um, I mean, we got to make sure we draw. I guess I could do a villa first or like villain first.
I
Do
guess
we want to
there's
clear the Ronin? Maybe I do figure. How many Daimyos do I have? Four? Okay. Okay, that'll make things nicer. Um, I don't even know how much stuff I have down there. It doesn't really matter. Uh, I guess I should contemplate like how many buys I can max this at. I have two Daimyos and a farrier, so that's three more, which is totally not enough to pile, but it's getting eerily close.
three discards.
Yeah, it's gonna be
One,
three.
two, three.
All right, so I need some green cards here. Um, let's see, Farrier Estate, I need two provinces. This is not leaving a whole lot for the Farrier overpay. Just definitely seeming like a problem, but I mean that's what has to happen, and we cannot be worrying about treasure chest at this point. We got to draw.
Interesting. Could have gone just Province Tunnel, right?
Uh, I don't think so. You're gonna produce like 18 buys or something this turn. It's
Where am I? Um,
or you just bottom deck all your king's courts. That's another possibility.
it is a possibility. Shoot. I don't know what's optimal here. I think I'm gonna go that way. Okay. Okay. Well, we didn't have a great turn, but we had a passable turn. So let's go ahead and clear out these Ronins from the deck. We're not going to get to King's Court at all, which is sad. So we don't actually have many buys. Oh, I'm totally wrong. I have an extra King's Court.
Here I was getting hopeful.
I had four King's Courts and I couldn't find it with like freaking 15 cards. Okay, So Farrier is 10, and then we can buy all the estates, and then do we have enough to seal
20.
the deal?
Need a province. 27. I think you're short.
I think so. Um,
The other option is tunnels. I think that's 2024. So that's a little off too.
yeah, that's definitely off. Right. So the estates in a duchy is not quite enough. All right. Well, you were correct to take double province then. Um, I will presumably have to follow suit. You're not capable of quadding, so that seems like a pretty good start. I just need to find one of my draw cards. So do I actually get a second swashbuckler or a third swashbuckler? No, a Farrier Overpay makes more sense. And like you, I don't particularly care about being able to get the chest. Do we need 14 cards? Maybe not, but the more cards we have, the more we can King's Court Villa. So that probably pays for itself. Yeah.
I think there's a chance that I can win here, but I also don't think you can do much to defend against it if I do have that possibility.
I mean, certainly,
Uh,
yeah. I don't want to. Taking a third province, potentially,
I mean, it doesn't help because my win would be Farrier Estate, right?
yeah.
Okay, we can play this Ronin. Do you see that? My Ronin drew a card. It was amazing,
What? That's because you have not invested enough in farriers.
clearly. Um, I actually don't know if I'll have anywhere close to enough money just because I don't have the coffers saved up from what's its face
Right.
anymore. Okay. If I'm gonna produce enough buys here, yeah, this is looking less and less likely. I can produce up to 10 buys. 10 buys is not going to be enough. No. All right. So we're going to max coins. Even though it burns a villa for me or village.
Mm,
What are we looking at? 22. If I had could have triple province, I think that would have been a pretty okay move. Um, but I can't. Uh, how is your ability to triple? And you hit what? Near 30 something? Yeah,
well, there were a
that's
lot of
that's
coffers there.
yeah. I mean, you can get like 6 back at least, probably more. 9, no problem. Um, so if I'm
True,
gonna
true.
defend against something, it's probably with like, yeah, I don't think there's any way to fix this. I mean, I gotta just take the province.
Should be safe the
Yeah,
lower tunnel, at least one, I would think.
yeah. Um,
But you need to think about your next turn, because if there's no draw in those three,
I don't get to think about my next turn.
yeah, I guess you can't really afford to take Farrier.
Yeah. Um, I mean, maybe I do, but definitely feel like I'm pretty toast here. Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, I have to get a next turn somehow. I'm defending against Farrier plus estate, so like if somehow you're unable to get buys, that's not realistic, is it?
No, buys are the thing I definitely have. I still don't have two King's Courts. I still don't have two King's Courts. And I still don't have two King's Courts.
Maybe you just bottom deck 4 King's Courts. That would be
It's okay. We have more. We're
draw.
guaranteed to get double King's Court.
What would you even need to bottom deck? Like 4 King's Courts, 2 Swashbucklers, a couple Farriers.
I may have played one too many villas, but it'll be fine. Um,
I'm gonna discard all my green. Yeah, okay. I think you have
I
it.
think we found enough to quad. Okay.
Yeah. I could not produce enough buys. I mean,
King's Court's
that's
looking
what it
pretty
came
good.
to. Yeah.
What do you say? One more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay. Ooh, another monument board.
All right. Well, no treasure map.
No? What
I
about
don't know.
capital? Oh wait, what
Maybe
about
a couple.
samurai?
Oh yeah, no, just ditch samurai. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
feel like
that's easy enough.
treasure map is a pretty nice flex
Yeah,
play.
you might get something for modify. I mean, there's commerce there, so if you're really looking for modify fuel, but I don't think we're buying any samurai. So
Yeah, samurai like anti-synergizes with drones and stuff. So, in addition to being
let's
weak
see.
on its own.
I guess I get King's Court on this one, which looks like a good thing. Just gonna go out and say it.
Okay. I mean, Daimyo looks pretty good to me too. Get those
I'd
basilica
sure
points, you know.
I'd sure like to take both, but
Oh my god, the synergy between them is just bonkers. It's just
um,
so good.
well, silver's easy enough.
Yeah, I think it's monument, but obviously you could get royal galley.
Yeah, I mean, I think the early targets modify, which is actually worrying me a little bit about. I mean, that's part of why Daimyo could be substantially better here, is just because you get to start playing multiple modifies a little bit quicker, potentially.
Okay, so royal galley is not a command card. Good to know. Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
happy with this start.
So
I'm
this
less
could end up
happy
being
about this turn
rough.
5. Much less happy about this turn
Eh,
5.
I'm sensing a Daimyo and a modify being together somewhere down there in your future. So
Yeah, but I got 2 estates in hand. It's just a little not ideal. Um, I think I'll keep the 1 just so I can get potentially something else next turn.
okay. Thankfully, I found this modify.
Ooh, double
Um,
modify.
do I actually like what am I trying to do here? It's a very interesting question. I mean, I got to get up to King's Court, so maybe I'm looking for like a capital. I can also get Grand Market. I just don't know how I'm actually going to pay it off ever. Um, could take another galley. That's less tempting. Yeah, let's try the capital. I gotta hit some numbers.
Jeez! Not good. Alright, do we get a daimyo here? Probably. We don't have. I'd like to take a galley, but we just need daimyos.
Modify the capital into King's Court. Don't pay it off. I kind of like that idea. Maybe we should
Hmm.
just take more capitals then. Uh-huh. Capitals and royal galleys totally work well together. Um, I could get a trickster. I mean, you can just discard like everything with that. Yeah, let's do another capital. How much debt can we get into?
I guess we just buy Daimyo for the rest of the game.
Game. Yeah, okay, we did find the capital. That's good. Um, I think I'm taking Grand Market before the first King's Court. I just don't really have targets right now other than Modify. I have two of those. I have a galley. Um, like if the King's there's really nothing for the King's Court to hit right now. Just gonna do that.
This sucks.
All right, time to take Sherrur's advice and never pay off my capital.
Okay, I think we might end up going gaining card here. Yeah. I need to like get something I can turn into a grand market. So, but I like having a monument. So I think I should actually get two monuments so I can turn one of them into a grand market. Then once I have grand market, I can actually buy things.
I mean, if you just need a 4-cost treasure maps right there. Just saying.
It's true.
Do we want another Grand Market or another King's Court? I think now we're looking at another King's Court being a little bit better. Do I need a target in Hamlet? Nah, targets are for people who
Oh
thinks they're gonna
wow,
dodge,
look at
which
all
which
these
I
daimyos missing my shuffle. I have not had good luck. Let me just say it.
okay. Gosh. Do I do it? No, there's no way. I gotta just king the monument. I mean, what am I gonna trash? I'm gonna trash the silver for a card action. I'm gonna trash the monument into another grand market. This is not sounding productive.
You know, sometimes things just don't work out for you. Uh,
King's Court.
that'd be great King's Court, let me tell you. I'm thinking I should get maybe a second modify or just a gold, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, I need gains, you know?
Capital worked so well for me.
Wait a
Just
second.
saying.
If I get two treasure maps, hold on. I'm really at a loss for how I can make this work now. Like my upcoming hand is not good. Like it's daimyos and a modify, which lets me trash some coppers, but I don't even think I'm actually gonna like necessarily have a target. I think I
I
need
mean,
a
what's
gold, which I eventually turn into a grand market.
I mean, surely you can get something better than a gold, like a trickster capital.
Oh wait, what does Trickster do?
I don't know. The
Whenever
curses will.
I I don't really love Trickster.
Okay.
You could be
Uh,
right that capital is better, but I don't know. I don't know. I just need a grand market, so I just haven't had the option.
actually, do that. I'll just take two grand markets. I mean, there'll be a lot of debt, but who cares?
Actually, what am I saying? I will definitely be able to get a grand market this turn. That much is clear.
Yeah, we just need more stuff that King's Court can hit. I don't know about the second grand market. Like I don't necessarily need that much. Like it could be another galley, it could just be a hamlet, but yeah.
I'd love to have the luxury of getting um okay, my sorry, my last turn I had 2 monuments, 3 copper, and I bought a gold, so I do need to play this Daimyo. Jeez.
You're getting nice and thin. This is something I'm worried about, especially given what happened the last.
Shoot! Okay. Well, I am kind of glad this is a gold. I think I'm fine now to get a Daimyo. I think we're in good shape. I think I'm pretty content. Just trash another copper? No. Why would I do that? That's my only modify. I need a King's Court or Grand Market. No. I could
There's
buy a
another
Grand
monument
Market.
in there. Like,
You're right. I could buy a Grand Market. Whatever. What's done is done. It's all
there's
fine.
there's another there was another monument near bottom too. I think it was.
Well, yes, but I couldn't. I
Well,
can't trash it because I only have the one modify.
yeah. Um. All right. This time I am not wimping out. We are thinning. Um.
You're right. I could buy a Grand
mm,
Market. I forgot about that.
This stupid capital. Why did I keep buying capitals? Well, probably this is just going to be galley King's Court. Do I even need another galley? Like I have a royal galley on a King's Court right now.
I really wish I had Royal Galleys.
Let's just go. Let's just go Monument King's Court, and I'll deal with the debt later somehow.
Thank goodness. I was looking real sketch for a moment there. Okay. Okay. We got there. So now we modify that into what? It could be Trickster. That seems okay. I can't get gold from it, so yeah, I think Trickster probably the best thing to get. Wait, why am I trashing again? Oh, right. Duh. Oh wait, actually I can trash this gold.
By the way, in case anybody watching this is wondering, the reason I'm not doing Trickster Capital is because it doesn't work. Just, just gonna put that out there before you make a comment about it.
I think we do the monument. We have plenty of buys, so we'll do that, that. Okay. Now we're cooking. We can actually get some royal galleys now if we want.
That is a lot of money. Genuinely concerning amount of money.
It freaking took long enough. Um, I think treasure map is definitely too cute, especially because we can just do commerce and get a lot of golds that way. Like, I can do Royal Galley, Daimyo, Commerce if I want the golds, which I kind of do. And then another Daimyo. Maybe that's not enough draw. Oh, we got a good starting hand. We're okay.
I'm gonna be a little bit funky. Okay, we did get the galley on the King's Court, or galley on whatever it is I'm trying to actually say here. All right. Could do this modify and get another King's Court if we king the modify. That sounds probably like a reasonable idea. Um,
Sure seems reasonable.
this did not work how I thought it did. Oh, I wasn't guaranteed to get the curse. Actually, let's undo this. Let's undo this. There's a better way to do this, which is that I trash the copper first. There we go. that was totally cheating, but we're allowing cheating in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um. All right. Well, now stuff looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks
Um.
like a good amount of coins and buys. You could buy all the
I'd
estates.
really like.
I
I'd
recommend it.
really like if it were eight. I'd really like if it were 18. Then I could go like Grand Market, King's Court, Commerce, something. Um. I guess as is, my commerce is only what, 2 golds. That's not amazing. But like that can be fixed. Like we can potentially put another galley in, or we can just like go after more monuments. I don't think the deck power on monuments is like good enough against King's Court modify, but maybe it is. Um, let's do another one of these. I definitely probably want another King's Court. Well, maybe we don't do another Grand Market. Maybe we do like King's Court, Hamlet. Yeah, let's go with a Hamlet. And then Commerce. 2 golds. Amazing. Um,
Shucks. If you had lowered Grand Markets, I wonder if I could have won. How many daimyos before Grand Market? Probably like 4. Okay. It's a
I
little
just
tough
feel
to
like
draw.
Daimyo is a guessing game on how many to play.
So if I daimyo into Royal Galley, that daimyo stays out, right?
Yeah.
Let's not do that. Let's
I
Royal
mean, you could also
Galley.
you could not play anything with the Royal Galley. That would work out.
That is not
But
my intent. Okay, so now we can. I think we just want to daimyo modify. So I have one daimyo left in the deck. There it is. So if I daimyo Grand Market, so if I just gain Grand Markets here, can I win? Okay.
generally
John says it's a
speaking,
win, so
maybe
let's win.
Curse Grand Market Daimyo seems most likely.
Curse. Oh, interesting. Uh, I have just one more modify here. Hmm. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not seeing the win. Um. Well, I just didn't have the daimyos for that, Johns. I didn't have the draw.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Another one of
we
these crummy kingdoms that doesn't have any real draw.
so we need to play a little safer. Maybe we should even take a province. Could that possibly be correct? Probably not. Uh, I guess we could just draw. That way we can daimyo the monument. Oh, whoops! I didn't know I was trashing again. Oh, dummy! I forgot the disappearing daimyo from the royal galley. Okay,
Uh,
so I can still gain another card. Um, Trashing the gold, perhaps. Uh, are we sure there's no win? The grand markets will get. Nah, it's just too many buys. I don't have that many buys. Not this turn. Uh, yeah. Hmm. Maybe I just get rid of a copper for more reliability. That's pretty lame. We could gold the province, but that seems too cowardly. I don't know. You're gonna have a really good next turn. I'll be.
Says you.
I think I'll be cowardly. Oh, I have another good daimyo. Awesome. I should have known that. All right. Let's get another royal galley. Yeah, maybe it's like not safe to lower daimyos either. It's a little tricky. That's not necessarily true, Sharer. Like, those daimyos are at the bottom of my deck, so I would have needed to draw them somehow, which almost certainly would involve playing another daimyo. Like, I had one grand market I could play. All right. There may have been a win. If so, I missed it. Certainly, this is a very close board. Uh, maybe we just try to win next turn. That seems like a reasonable goal. How many monuments in the trash? Just one. So you have two monuments. That's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. So just from the monuments, you can get up to 21. I mean, obviously you can win with the state's grand markets daimyo if you have enough money and gains for that. That seems pretty. It seems pretty tough, but that seems like your best chance to win. As for me, I don't think I need to commerce again. I have plenty of targets I can turn into grand markets, so I really just need a draw, which I can't get.
Yeah, you should buy a smithy.
Yeah, that'd be nice. This is pretty tricky. I think I'll take some more green so that your estate line is a little harder to pull off. So monuments get you up to 21, then the estates get you up to 29, so that is pretty safe. Obviously you can't 6 times province. Galley is nice if there's another turn. I really don't expect there to be another turn. It might just be nice in general. And then maybe I want Hamlet for a little more flex on buys, just like you did. I guess I could get capital also if I expect the next turn to be the last. And I could get it. Jeez. I'm not sure what to do with all this freaking money. Weird. You might be able to 5 times province. I wouldn't put that past you. So I don't think I want to get another province.
I'm totally going after 6 provinces.
You are? Okay. Yeah, I think I get another daimyo. Maybe I get 2 daimyo. No, that's yeah, I guess if I'm getting 1 daimyo, I might as well get 2 daimyos, right? That makes sense to me.
I'm going after 6 provinces anyways. You know,
Yeah.
who cares if you take all the daimyos?
I mean, it opens up the Grand Market Estate province line or Grand Market Estate duchy line.
We'll just go after 6 provinces and pretend you didn't do that. How's that sound?
Sure, works for me.
Let's see here.
Don't I have like 4 Grand Markets? Maybe I'm wrong.
Let's see, I need 2 more King's Courts plays. I think this should be okay. I don't know what my last card is.
Oh, right, you can mill provinces. That's another option.
It's a grand market. All right, that's fine enough. Yeah, this is.
Ah, that King's card. It make the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I could have done 7. So. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Did you like set up the double King's court? Like you had one of them
I had one on the
galley.
galley.
Yeah.
But
All right. That definitely
yeah,
could have gone either way, but another win for King's Court, technically.
Yeah. I mean, let's in summary, I mean, I think a lot of what we were seeing with King's Court was just like in the end you have more. I mean, you have more stuff when we get later into the game. You just get more action plays. Like I think the first game was you had more coins. The last one was you have more buys. Um, this last one, I like I have the ability to take 7 provinces just because I can play modify so many more times. Like the third play of an action card is totally better than getting a cantrip, which is basically what Daimyo is doing. Um, push is like a tie. It's a casino term when you tie in blackjack. It's called a push.
This one did not look as much like a push to me. What does that mean?
So so Sharu is saying that this one KC was better, which
Okay.
I'll go and I'll
I got a little unlucky early with the, I think, like there were multiple shuffles, two shuffles where I had daimyos at the bottom and no action cards to pair it with. Part of that could have been
yeah
my fault in construction, but obviously I could have gotten luckier, right? Like if all those daimyos found a target, either modify or monument, I would have been in a much stronger position.
yeah. There's also kind of a I don't
And
know
you were
th-
first
this
player, and yeah,
yeah this one's another case where I feel like if we think back to the bridge game, like Daimyo here does not get as much um I guess use out of the rest of the board as King's Court did. Like the capitals, those were a really big deal for me, and I'm not sure that like they would actually do you any good.
hmm
Just because the thing you're trying to do is different. I mean, I'm trying to spike up these big coin costs, and you take a capital, you take a daimyo while you're still paying 6 debt. Um,
yeah, yeah. I mean, capital basically gives you flexibility, debt cost flexibility, like daimyo, but you're getting a stronger card from it.
yeah. Um,
And then later on you can remodel it, the capital, into another king's court.
yeah. I certainly think overall like this was telling that King's Court is more important on a lot of boards than Daimyo is, just because we go back like I have 4 King's Courts. That's what I start putting them together. We're looking at 9, 12 something act. No, not 12. Yeah, I mean 12 action plays maybe. Whereas Daimyo, like you're still having to put together you know 10 daimyos to get 10 extra action plays on something.
hmm Yeah, it
King's
doesn't.
Court,
It doesn't.
King's Court,
Once you
yeah,
start king's courting a king's court, it you can do stuff that you just can't do with daimyo.
yeah, the scaling's a whole lot better. So, like, I'm guessing that maybe with the exception of the bridge board, I mean, the daimyo and King's Court players clearly doing better. Like this board, sure, you sure like to be able to take daimyo just because it has the early synergy with a little bit of extra thinning early on, putting it on modify. Uh, but at the same time, you need to have that follow up uh, and get the power into the deck that King's Court gives.
Well, thanks for playing these games out with me, Tracer. I definitely learned some things.
I
And
did as well. So
all right, well, catch y'all later.